Alright, yeah, it says we are good now. So, what is going on? Everybody, welcome to another stream here. Just going to be going through a little bit of Lingodeer. So, I finished the. Um, I finished the. Let me see, what is that? Okay, that's not it. I'm trying to figure out something here. Okay, there's that. Let me see if I can replace this. Properties. So what is going on? Yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of study here. I want to let me go. Let me do this. Let me see if I can put this here. Maybe I can get this just random. There we go. Looks a little weird, but I'll fix that in the upcoming. Actually, I can probably fix that right now while I'm chatting with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a live study, as I just mentioned, and pretty pumped about it. Gonna be going through a little bit of Lingodeer, and just really trying to get through this grammar. I finished the N5, and I'm really pumped about that. Not that I didn't do the N5 test. I mean that I finished the N5 grammar. And I'm working. I'm gonna go through the N4 grammar, and I'm really pumped about that. So, let me see. Can I download that? Let me see if that works. Not that it really matters, but just that random white space for no reason is just bothering me. Here we go, and okay, and there we go. And now let's just move this backwards. Is that still covering it? It is. Oh wait, I just moved it to the front. I need to move it to the back. There we go. Again, not really that big of an issue, but there we go. So yeah, I am going to go through this Animal Crossing avatar. It is Animal Crossing avatar. My wife actually had someone make that for us, and I just took the portion that they made and turned it into that. So, because I wanted to have a new logo and a couple of things like that. And this is just temporary. I actually have somebody that I follow on Instagram, Juliana. That's going to be making me a new like logo type of thing. Does some really good artwork, which I can actually show you. Where is? Let me go to her profile, and like for example, this is a picture that she drew, so it'll be in the same vein. Obviously, that's not me, and I won't be smoking, but it'll be something kind of like that. But I think we're gonna try to work in some cool stuff there, so that'll be really cool. Anyway. Let me close out a bunch of my windows and stuff because I don't want stuff just arbitrarily making noise. And let's get started. So I finished the N5 thing here. Like I finished the entire Lingodeer N5 course. Again, just to reiterate, I didn't necessarily use it for vocabulary. I used it for... Oh, also, I should have said this. I don't know if you guys saw this or not on that. Go follow her. Her Instagram name is Juliana Paradiso. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me pull up my OBS to make sure. But, yeah, go Juliana Paradiso. Go follow. Does some really cool stuff. But, yeah, so I finished the Japanese N5 course on Lingodeer, and now I'm going to be jumping to Japanese 2, which I have done the first, and then I decided, you know what, I want to start doing some live study type of things again. And yeah, so like I said, I haven't used this necessarily for vocabulary. I've literally used this for the sake of trying to learn, I mean, the grammar patterns. That's literally what I'm using it for. And yeah, so that's what we are going to be jumping into. So I did the plain form one, which I could probably review, but it's mostly just, just using like da and stuff, and I feel pretty good about that. So we're going to jump into plain form 2. So here we go. Let's read the tips. The polite and plain forms of E adjectives, A1. Below are the plain forms of E adjectives. The plain form of A1 are formed by simply leaving off the polite form des at the end of the sentence. A1 stem plus E is present affirmative. Present negative is A1 stem plus kunai. Past affirmative is kata, and past negative is kunakata. Okay, so present form, polite and plain is going to be E des, and it's just E. Kunai des. Okay. Examples. Futons are soft. Futon wo yawarakai. Yawarakata. Kata kunai. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Let's just jump into this and get through a little bit of these. Also, feel free to ask questions and stuff on the side. I mean, I'm studying, but feel free to chat and stuff if you would like to as well. All right. So. Why is there no sound? Oh, because my computer is muted. Oh, crap. I gotta... Whoa, why is my headphones not working? Let me turn that off. Yes, my headphones were unplugged in and it. Okay. All right, I think we're good now. Let's see if it plays now. There we go. Okay. Katai, hard. I wonder what this is. It's probably deep and yawarakai. All right, katai. I wish this would go away. It's just like right in my line of sight there. You didn't hear any echo? Okay, cool. Soft. So katai, yawarakai. Okay. Futon is futon wa yawarakai. Futons are soft. Futon wa yawarakai. Katai. Diamond. Never would have guessed it. Diamonds are very hard. Diamondo wa totomo watai. Soft. Yeah, this bed isn't soft. Sofa. That sofa isn't hard. Ano sofa wa kataku isn't nai. This bed isn't soft. Kono betto wa isn't soft. Yawarakaku nai. Okay. Futon sofa. Diamando. Okay. Hard. Katai. This bed is hard. Kono betto wa katai. Kono betto wa katai. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. There we go. I guess it doesn't change over from the app. Wait, what is it? Yawarakakunai. Are you planning on visiting Japan sometime? Yes, I do want to visit Japan. It's a little bit tough right now, obviously, but as soon as all this stuff gets situated, I do plan on going. Can I write it myself? Let me change my keyboard to... Oh. There we go. There we go. All right. Mondo wa very hard. Totemo katai. Boom. What isn't hard? Is not hard. Whoa. Yeah, kata katai. Kono petto wa isn't soft. Ya wa. Oh crap! Actually, yawara kaku nai. Betto misspelled that. Okay, that's all right. Let's just stick with this for just a minute. Yawarakai. Is that right? Yawada. Oh, I'll put Waya. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. That's all good though. Bet. Yeah. All right. Yawara Kaku. Why couldn't I? Yawara Kaku. Man, I was getting really confused there for a second. Yawa. Struggling with that word. Yay. All right, I got 5 stars. Obviously, I didn't get 5 stars, but that's okay. Okay, so we are going to continue on here. Pond. Ike. Shallow. Asai. Deep. Fukai. Mukashi kono ike wa totemo deep. Fukakata was deep. Long time ago, the river was very shallow. Mukashi no kawa wa asa kata. Okay. Ike. Last year's summer was very hot. No atsu wa was very hot. Atsu kata. Oh. I don't. Totemo atsu kata. Yeah. Asaku nakata was not shallow. Long ago, the river wasn't deep. Ku nakata. Oh. Fukai. Yep. Long ago, this pond wasn't shallow. Kashi kono ike wa asakute kata. Oh, which doesn't is okay. I need to tilt my screen or something because I couldn't even read the directions at the bottom. Kutte. Kunakatta. Yeah, this is just the very first level of the Lingodeer. I don't know if it actually is in 4 grammar or not. This is probably, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe there's a reason it's at the beginning, but realistically, this isn't anything new outside of just the idea of like the plain form and not using a little bit more formal. Wasn't cold. Wasn't cold. Shallow deep. Alright, pond. Deep. Okay. Asai. Long ago, this pond was very deep. Mukashi, kono, ike wa totemo was very deep. So we're looking for fukata. Fukakata. Wasn't shallow. Whoops. Deep. That river. Totemo shallow. Do you plan on taking the end test? I wasn't, but it'd be good to know for sure what level I'm at. I mean, it's not really anything that's like in my like immediate future, like for sure. I mean, maybe somewhere down the road, but it's not really. The only reason I'm doing this is just to kind of get a little bit of a base understanding of grammar, and then I will go from there. I'm not 100% sure that I will continue on with it. Maybe at some point, like it's not that I won't continue on with it, but it's more that like I don't have a reason right now to take the tests outside of like you said, just the idea of being like, oh, cool, I passed this. So maybe, but it'll probably be a little while if I do. As of right now, no, it's not in my immediate plans. Sigh. Was very hot. Oh, Totemo. Always leave. Now, if you use this on the app, these aren't in order like this. Like, it's weird, actually, that it's, that they're actually kind of, like, somewhat in order. Like on the app, it would be, you'd have to be like moo, and then like scroll down for ka. Like they're all over the place. Mukashi. Okay. Wow. Was very deep. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm anxious with the plain form lesson done. I'm anxious to see what we're getting into now. Like, hopefully this will actually start some. So here we go. My home. The plain forms of the verbs aru and iru. Okay. Aru. Plain form, nai. So nai. Okay. Why Lingodeer versus Anki or listening reading? I guess Lingodeer is reading too, but just curious. For grammar, like the explanations are detailed out, and I like the way that it's set up. Like I get way more enjoyment out of this versus reading Take Him or something like that. So this is essentially my reading Take Him. So aru nai atta nakata. Okay, I don't think I have a whole lot of time with experience with this. Let me see. There we go. And boom. Okay. All right. So aru iru. So arimasu is aru. Arimasen is just nai. So my home doesn't have a study. Shosakan ga nai. Okay. Past affirmative arimashita is atta, yeah, the ta form, okay. And then arimasen deshita is just nakata. Okay, so it's kind of all over the place. So that's one. There's two. Let me see. Below the plain forms of the verb iru. To exist, there is. Happen to know the cost off the top of your head? Lingodeer, you can pay. It's like $11.99 a month, or it's like $29.99 for 3 months. I think if you do a year, it's like $50, I think. Or you can buy a lifetime subscription for $99. Definitely worth it, I think. I mean, it kind of depends on what you enjoy. Like, if you don't enjoy things like this, I would recommend not doing it. But like I said, I knew that I needed to start adding grammar, and I hate Take Him. Like, I just can't read it. Like, I just can't do it. I wish I could, I just can't. And I know that's probably an excuse, and that's fine, but I get much more enjoyment out of this. Especially, I know that I had made the video about not like trying Lingodeer again and not really being into it, but I've kind of found a way that I make it work. Again, I'm not necessarily trying to memorize this vocabulary here, which I know a lot of this stuff. As a matter of fact, I know basically everything in this sentence, but like I'm not trying to memorize the vocabulary. I'm literally just trying to get the grammar constructs in. If I memorize vocabulary along the way, then that's cool. But yeah, I get a lot more enjoyment out of this. So all right. Plain forms of the verb iru. Okay, yeah. Iru, inai, ita, for imashita, and then inakata. Alright, this is... Alright, we'll just go ahead and read it. Kedo for but. So, sentence 1 plus kedo is sentence 2. Used to join compound sentences. The conjunction kedo is similar to the conjunction ga, but that we learned previously. Kedo is shortened form of keredomo, which is used more often in written Japanese. Keredo is also a shortened version that is found in polite spoken Japanese. Kedo can be used in both polite and plain forms. For example, chichi wa sui, my father hates swimming. Sui kirai da kedo totemo jouzu desu. Jouzu da, but he's good at it. Okay. Jouzu da. Alright, cool. Well, let's get into it a little bit, because I read that stuff sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't really click until I start doing stuff. So kitchen is going to be... Who would have thought? Kitchen. My home's kitchen is large. Uchi no kitchen. Wow. Living room is living. My home's living room is small. Chino. I don't know why I was trying to click de. Alright. Semi. Though the living room is not large, it's very well lit. Ibingu wa. I have honestly not 100% sure. I guess this is where we're using do or ga, like even though it's not very large. Kunai ga, it's very well lit. Arui. Yeah. Totemo. Yeah. Let's listen to that again. Okay. Bedroom. Bedroom. Though the bedroom is large, it is not well lit. Bedroom wa. It is not well lit. Karuku nai. All right. Well, thanks for the easy setup there, Lingodeer. Garage. Got it. Okay. Surely, let me go. I'm going to go to Jisho. Jisho. Surely there are Japanese equivalents to these words. Like, surely they're not all just American loan words. Okay. Shako is apparently garage, carport, depot, garage, house. Okay. All right. Okay. Garage. Watashi no ie ni garaji ga aru. That's a garage. Bedroom. Garage. Garage. My house has a garage. Watashi no ie ni garaji aru. Nope. Garaji. Yeah, I left the ga. God, I hate this. I want that high Lingodeer gone. Because it's right in the line of where my check, like, to make the answers. Balcony. Veranda. Veranda. Study. Shosai. Shosai. My house doesn't have a study. Watashi no ie ni wa shosai ga nai. The bedroom doesn't have a balcony. Bedroom wa ni wa ga nai. Da. What's up, Cloudy? Welcome, dude. Just doing a little bit of old grammar study here. Study. Shosai. Shosai. My house doesn't have a study. Watashi no ie ni wa toshai ga doesn't have a study. Nai. I had no idea Lingodeer had a web app. Yeah. Sure. Sure does, man. It sure does. It's not like the thing. It's definitely nowhere near as smooth as the mobile app. But for the sake of a live stream, it does the job pretty well. Garage. Veranda. Shosai. Surely at this level there have to be more useful words than balcony. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Like I said, I'm not overly concerned about the vocabulary here. It's more so just for the grammar structures, but I can definitely see what you're saying. That's for sure. Oops, and exit off. There we go. All right, the bedroom doesn't have a balcony. Bedroom niwa veranda. Okay, bedroom niwa Beranda ga nai doesn't have. Ooh, okay. I didn't even realize we're getting into the... Okay, hold on. I get confused sometimes because I always forget that the... I mean, I guess it can come before too, but I think it's more common for it to come after and like right before the verb. I also could be wrong. I'm not a master in Japanese, that's for sure. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed too. Like I got to a point with Lingodeer, Cloudy, that where I was about 75% through and I just hit a wall, and then I didn't really touch it. Honestly, realistically, for the first maybe 5 months that I was doing, um, what I do, like while I was, while I got into it, and then I jumped back in, and yeah. Do you still consider what you do MIA? If you're asking if I still do a bunch of immersion, yes, I do. I do, and I still use Anki, and I still do the whole 9 yards. I just have modified it a bit to fit. Instead of reading Take Him, I mentioned this earlier, but instead of reading Take Him, I do Lingodeer. I just find it way more digestible for me, I guess you could say. It's just a lot easier for me to do. But if you're asking if I still immerse, yes, I do still do that. My house has a garage. Watashi no ie. Watashi no ie. Shouldn't it be watashi no ie anyway? Okay. See, oh man, I don't know where the... Okay. G. I get confused with those. What is your opinion on using podcasts for learning Japanese? Yeah. I mean, use whatever is fun for you. That's definitely the thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you find something that works, absolutely do it. That is for sure. I'm just wondering, because of the association with the name and Matt. Yeah, I mean, what I do is still very much in line with what yoga and Matt and a lot of people who do that do. I know that MIA isn't really a thing anymore, because of some of the stuff going on. But yeah, like I said, I still follow a very, very close pattern to the general idea of your AJAT or MIA or whatever you want to call it. More so MIA, just because I don't do all Japanese all the time, because I have a job and stuff like that. But yeah, I still do the immersion thing and do my Anki reps every single day and all that stuff. Though the living room is not large, it is very well lit. That is not what I wanted. Dibingu. Not large. It is very well lit. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Speaking of yoga, have you tried the Migaku browser extension? I have not, actually. Might be something I check into though, because I'm always looking for anything to make the journey a little bit easier. But I have not looked into that, which I don't do a lot on my computer. Mainly I just do it for these streams. I'll do stuff like that, but for the most part, like Anki, I do on my phone. I like there for a while. I really wanted to do everything on my computer. Like I really wanted to get into the habit of that, but I just have. Oh, Dave, what's up, man? I just haven't gotten into the habit of that yet. And speaking of Dave joining, I was talking to Dave on Instagram yesterday, and he was talking about reading. And I went to bilingual manga, and I did read a chapter of a manga, and it's incredibly easy manga. I'm not trying to, don't take that the wrong way for, you know, like I'm not saying I'm good. It was a very, very easy manga. It was about a cat, but I read a chapter and it felt really, really good. And as a matter of fact, probably either after this stream or maybe during the stream, I don't really know. I may try to read another chapter because I'm going to try to read a chapter a day. And from where it was very, very easy, not a whole lot of panels, very light dialogue, it was enough to get me into it and motivated to read a little bit. So, which was super, super cool. My house does not have a study. Study. Sure. What do you spend the majority of your activity study time on? Anki? Yes. Yeah, for sure. Getting some easy reading in feels really good. Yeah, oh, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. It definitely, there was a panel when I was reading it, and it was a word that I had come across. Chi Sweet Home. Yeah, Chi Sweet Home. Yep, absolutely. That's exactly what it was. Like seeing words that I had recently learned come up and seeing them and recognizing them and knowing what it meant. I mean, it was once in the whole thing, and I had to look a bunch of stuff up. But man, that one time was like such a motivator. It was such a cool feeling. All right, my home's kitchen is my home's kitchen is large. Like I said, don't judge what I'm doing here. I'm literally doing this for grammar study. I know this is kind of coming off Duolingo-ish, but I think that Lingodeer teaches grammar very, very well, and it really helps me out. So the satisfaction that comes with being able to read in your target language is why I love Link so much. I can import stuff and read what I want to. I think Link is going to be very, very useful to me once I get up a little bit. My big issue right now is it's the problem I always talk about with is the parser. And from where my Japanese vocabulary is still not great, I struggle sometimes with where the words are split, and it's a little wonky to me at sometimes. But yeah, I think it's going to be good a little bit further as I get into it. My home's kitchen is large. Is it key? Okay, yeah. That's not what Kichi. Kichi. Oh, Kichi. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Is large. Stumbled up there. Got ahead of myself. I need to answer questions and then fully pay attention to what I'm doing and then come back and answer the questions. I think that could help. But all right. Let's dump in here. We're getting into the kedos now. Swimming. Sweet. That's interesting. Seabolt, I've been lurking and watching you closely, almost stalker like for 6 months now. All right. The grammar is native material, can't be taught in a grammar app. You have to read. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to, but I still, I mean, the problem is I read and I don't understand what's happening, and I need to learn the grammar. So that's why I'm learning the grammar. But I'm also reading on top of it, or starting to read, I should say. So is suie used more than Jisho? Is suie used more than oyogu? Sui swim. Oyogu, yeah. Suie. I wonder if that's more so like I don't know. I did grammar apps in every book you can think of, but when I went to read my first manga, harder than Chi, it was a bit hard until it wasn't. I mean this with the greatest respect. No, I get where you're coming from. This is just something I enjoy, so I'm going to do it. I definitely get that. It's more of, like William said here, it's making me aware of the grammar. It's not that I think that this is an end-all, be-all. It's just something that I enjoy. It makes me aware of grammar patterns. That way I can be a little more alert as to what I need to look up while going through stuff. What helped me a lot was looking up grammar as I would read. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, now that I'm trying to read, that's probably going to happen. Like, suie is a noun. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and I will start doing that, especially now I'm doing that. Because I'm just going to stick with the the manga that I'm reading because it was super easy, and if it's motivating for me to read, and if I can get through it, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like it's something I can get through, and that's huge for me. You understand? 10%. Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. Sweet. Yoga. Who would have thought? Makeup. All right. This is kind of useless. 父は水泳が綺麗だけどとても上手だ. Got it. My mother doesn't like makeups. All right. Still, she's a beautiful person. I don't. What is the word? I was trying to click that to hear it because I don't know what the word is. Dewanai. No, it's not that. Nope, it is Dewanai. All right. All right, so that's lost on me, but it is what it is. Let's move forward. 私は雨の右にいる. On the right of my sister. My mother doesn't like makeup. Still, she's a beautiful person. けどが好きではないけど嫌いな人だ. 父は剣が好きではない. I don't think you need this. A da? Yeah, there we go. Dope. Alright. Isugashi. Sabishi is lonely. Learned that in 5 deck, I believe. Keisho. Okay, my mother doesn't like grammar. She's still a beautiful person. The first one on what? What a weird sentence. The first one on my left is my father. No hito no chichi de da. What is that word? It looks like Isho. All right. Oh, Ichiban. Okay, that actually makes sense. Ichiban. If I could read Japanese better, that would probably help. Ichi, and that's what this is all about anyway. Helps me get through. Ichiban. All right. Oh yeah, why would you need de there? All right, that's cool. My father hates swimming, but he's good at it. Chichiwa sui okire. Oh wait. Stop talking. Oh my god, is there... I wish there was a way to make that stop when you accidentally hit it. Thought that said the first one that was left was my father. Thought they were talking about it because he didn't wear makeup. Okay, the first one on my left is my father. Yeah, so Ichiban Hitari no hito wa chichi da. My older sister likes yoga, but she's not good at it. Yoga ga likes yoga. Ski da kedo. Is there another word for that though? Like if you're not good at something, like what the heck is the word? Be not to, it's literally the opposite of Jozu. It's okay, it's definitely not hebi. Hebi is snake. What the heck is the word I'm thinking of? What the freak? Oh well, that's not that big of a deal. It's same thing. I mean, it's all right. Busy. Heta. Yeah. Yep. Good call. Isogashi. Gata. Select lonely. Why is this poor kid playing golf lonely? I'm on the right of my sister. Is it ane no? Alright, so this is gonna be watashi I. Sister possessive side. Ni indicates that in the niru. Okay. Alright, you're just gonna throw a huge thing at me. Watashi wa mainichi isogashi. I'm busy every day. Dakara, I don't have a boyfriend. Kare, okay. Kare ga ii. Nai. Ga ii nai. I am very sabishi. Okay. I'm busy every day. Isogashi. Therefore, dakara, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm very lonely. Totemo sabishi. Alright. My mother is beside me. Wa watashi no. That's definitely not that. Wa watashi no. Okay. It actually is going to be. Is beside me. And that is going to be watashi. My mother doesn't like. My mother doesn't like makeup. Still, she's a beautiful person. Kedo kirei na hito da. What was that word? Kesho. Isogashi. Kesho. And sabishi. Busy. Isogashi. I'm on the right of my sister. Okay. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So, watashi wa ani no ni iru. Interesting because I feel like I am on the right side of my sister. I feel like either of these could be correct because it doesn't tell you which sister. Okay. I'm my older sister. Okay. I don't like the autoplay of the audio. That's definitely. Okay, my older sister likes yoga. Oh crap! Good call. Okay, yeah, that's me getting ahead of myself. Yeah, Ani is older brother. I don't know what in the world. Yeah, good call. Total lapse in my mental ability there. I wanted to start and the first girl I got messaged by on Hello Talk just wanted me to fix her resume, and it killed my interest at the moment. I could see that being an issue. I've never had luck on Hello Talk or Tandem or any program that is designed to get people like in touch with. I've never ever had luck with that. I'm on the right of my sister. All right, so let's try not to blow this one again. So it should be watashi wa ane no. Sue. Nope. How do you spell Sue? There we go. Sue. All right. My father hates swimming. Sue. Okay. And it's gonna be Kadijah hates swimming. Is that wrong? Fudge, I'm getting this. Sui. Oh, yeah, keto, not kete, keto. He's very good at it. Jesus Christ. I'm very busy every day. Isogashi. Okay, dakara. Alright, there we go. Dakara. I don't have a boyfriend. Oh. Okay, alright. Okay, though. But he's very good at it. Idiot. There we go. There we go. All right, we are struggling, but we're getting through some of the stuff. We're gonna for sure close out the lesson of my home. I'll probably give it a little bit of a break because I don't want to necessarily burn through some of this stuff and then not remember any of it, because it's the whole point of it is to try and remember a little bit about what I'm doing. So let's try to get through lesson 3 without struggling too much. Close in distance. Chikai. Far. Toy. My former living room. What? My former living room was large but not well lit. Oh, okay. So, Mukashi. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. Okay. Alright, that's annoying. Like, that's incredibly annoying. Can I turn off the auto text to speech? I don't think I can. Okay. So, my former living room was large, but not well lit. Kashino de Bingua. Was large. Dude, that is so stupid. Hirokata. Kedo. Was not well lit. Do you guys know that once you've listened for around 6,000 hours passive and about 600 active, you start to hear more sounds in the language that you didn't hear in the beginning? Yes, I did. I'm kind of glad I didn't output early. Cool. Like is sometimes said with pursed lips and has an M sound. That is nifty. J sounds can either have a hard J or J sound. Cool. entrance. Gangcom. They're introducing crap that I've never seen before, and that's the N5 course didn't do that, so that's a little frustrating. And again, it's not necessarily that it's grammar or it's not necessarily vocabulary related. Like, that's not why I'm trying to do it. But at the same time, for something like this to just introduce, I feel like it's a little bit bizarre. But all right, whatever. So what is this? Izen. Okay. No ie ni. My former home. Wa hiroi genkan ga atta. Also, I don't know why it's not doing the pop-up thing. It usually pops up and it'll give you the exact part of, like, what's going on here. So this is a little confusing, too. Not confusing atta, like, that's fine, but, like, to be able to click on it and see the full description. Maybe they haven't fully went through the, maybe they haven't fully went through the N4 course or something. I don't know. Okay. Aru atta. Okay. 1年前に私は彼氏がいた。1年前に彼氏がいた。Okay. The bedroom wasn't large, but had a balcony. Bedroom wasn't large. It was not large. Hiroku nakatta kedo, but had a balcony. Ga had a balcony. Ooh. Athlete. Long ago, my father was an athlete. I don't know. Hawa. Kesho. What's up, Alan Christian? Okay. Kashi. Jiwa. Sports. Data. Honestly, I feel like this will get better after this because I feel like a lot of these Aru Iru is stuff I am going to have to get used to within, watching materials and stuff. I feel like that will help. I feel like, so maybe once it gets into more of the actual, like sentence structures that's not centered around verb conjugations, I feel like it'll probably be a little bit better. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. I wasn't good at cooking when I had my boyfriend. See, this is not explained at all, like, in the slightest. I wasn't good at cooking when I had my boyfriend. Wow. All right, I'm done. I want the audio to freaking stop playing because I'm trying to test myself. That's what I'm trying to test myself on what I can freaking do, and it won't stop. Like, you click on something and it's like, all right, we're playing the entire freaking word here. So I'm done with that. I am done. All right. So I will hang out and chat with you guys for a few minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them at me. And then I will probably jump off of here in just a few. So what's going on? Chat with me for just a minute, and then I'm going to probably go to bed. So I know that seemed like a rage quit, but when stuff starts pissing you off, and when languages stop becoming fun with whatever you're using, like there is a point where you can work through stuff, but I was getting a little frustrated there. Because again, I'm trying to test myself on reading and a couple of other things, and I don't want them to always tell me the answer every time I am trying to do anything. So felt like it was best for definitely thought it was best to stop there for a minute. I'm going to X that off. So, and I was getting a little frustrated because there was a lot of stuff like that Toki. I literally asked the woman that I'm speaking, because I had that came up in an Anki deck, and I was like, "What is this?" And she kind of explained it to me, but it still would be very cool to see that explained before it's just like, "Oh, here's Toki." Okay, cool. What shows are you watching? Right now, the only thing I'm really watching is I'm still on my YouTube kick, and I've really gotten into this channel called Haduan, which is just, it's a cooking channel. But I think I enjoy it because it's a lot of really similar vocabulary, or not similar. It's a lot of very common vocabulary, like cooking stuff, like oven, just that kind of stuff. And so I can understand a little bit of it, and then obviously I understand some like basic ingredients like sugar and stuff like that, and so that's pretty confidence building and for me, and so that's a lot of what I've been watching, and yeah, I really mainly have been watching that. Didn't that sentence win? Yeah, like I asked one of my the woman that I'm doing my conversation practice with about Tokyo one time, and she said that it's kind of like how we use when, like when you're doing this, this happens or whatever, and it would still be really nice to see that in an example before Lingodeer just threw it in there. Is that the one where she cooks the crazy fish? She did cook some fish recently. I think it was recently. She cooked like a massive thing of salmon, and she cooked it like a whole bunch of different ways. Oh man. Oh, and it's also she. Haruan it's a girl. All right, cool. So I guess I'm going to end that stream here. Not sure if I would label that as a success or not, but probably. I mean, I might do these occasionally. I would also like to do some reading and stuff like that. It's normal to be frustrated. Don't let it get to you. Oh no, I'm not. I know it seems like I am, but the way I'm not letting it get to me is by stopping what is making me frustrated, because that is not a healthy thing for language learning. Also, I know that I can stop, and I'm just gonna go watch some Japanese stuff and finish up my Anki reps, and keep carrying on. And I may come back to it tomorrow or the next day, and I know that it'll be fine. At some point, I'll be able to read it and just be like, "Oh, cool, let me do this," and yeah, just keep going on. So, but yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. This was a very weird stream. It was also super late and several different things there. So, But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you all very, very soon.